Okay, welcome back, my dear students. I wish I could see you personally to ask you what version of WordPress or what installation of WordPress should we use? Should we use the one from Bit, Nami by Zamp, or should we use the one we did by ourselves? For some reason, I think we should use the one we did by ourselves since it's accessible on all OS, on all operating system. Okay, because if we use this one, my guys might be lost out somewhere. So I'm just going to close this version and we're going to use this one. Okay, so we have WordPress installed this way. So to access our admin dashboard, we're still going to use we go to our site name.com if it is live, but if it's on our local host, we go to our local host IP, which is 127.0.0.1/WordPress. That's definitely your installation of WordPress, then /wp admin. So on wp admin, we have username field. We enter the username we added when doing registration, and I'm going to check on the remember me field just to make sure that everything is in place. So welcome to our admin dashboard once again, guys. And on our admin dashboard, we have three main sections. The first section is the left sidebar, the second section is the top sidebar, and the main section is the main content section. And the left sidebar has all the options we would need to navigate through option panels on our site. We have post, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugin, users, tools, settings, etc. Now this toolbar could be populated with the more plugins and theme we install on our WordPress site. So if we install more plugins, these plugins comes with their own options, which would have populating these empty spaces right here. So with time, all of this space is going to be all jazzed up. Now for the top bar, it's more like a quick link for us to say maybe log out, edit our profile, or view our profile. And also a quick link for us to maybe navigate through things like adding a new post, adding a new member, a new page, or a new user. And if we have any new comments on our blog or on our website or anything, we're going to see it just as this toolbar section right here. For instance, we have 0 new comments, so we have that right there. Now, on the first installation of WordPress, you'd see the welcome notice, okay, which will tell you to achieve your first milestone on WordPress by maybe perhaps creating a new blog post, adding a new page, setting up your own page, or viewing your site, or perhaps customizing your site. So the moment you perhaps write a post, add a page, all of this is going to disappear. But if you want it to disappear and it's kind of bugging you for some reason, you click on the dismiss button and it's going to go up. Now we have another option called at a glance. At a glance shows you all of your WordPress statistics in one glance, showing you the amount of posts, pages, and comments created. It also shows you what version of WordPress you're currently running on. Presently I'm running on WordPress version 5.2.4 and I'm running 2019 theme. Now if you don't understand what version means and what theme means, in next sections of the video, okay, in future sections of our video, we're going to talk about that. But for now, let's just do this to get the information of it. So at the right side, we have the quick draft. With the quick draft, we will click create a draft very quickly, and maybe want to draft out the post or an information with the post or write on later on our site. So we could just write something out quickly, like how I installed WordPress on my computer. Wow, that's cool. So what's on your mind? As I say, I am so happy about how I installed WordPress on my computer, and I would love to write some notes about the steps I took. Okay, now that leads us to this, guys. So I'm expecting that you're actually putting out these steps in writing. Okay, it's good you write them or if you're not a fashion of writing, you could always pause and play back the video, okay, to know how I installed this stuff on online. Now I want you to know people pay WordPress developers a huge sum of money to do this, okay, to install WordPress on your site. If you go to hired.com or you go to peoplepower.com, you go to those sites, you see people paying huge sum of amounts to do this simple thing we just did. Okay, so it's a plus to you guys, and I'm just going to click on save draft right now. Now, one thing about saving draft is that it's not going to be made public. No one would access it until you would make it public. Okay, so it's safe right here and no one is going to see it. Now, on the other left section of this panel, we have the activity sections that shows us our recent activity or users recent activities on our website. So now activities speaking specifically about comments. So how many people or persons have recently commented on our site? We have all, we have mine, we have pending, approved, spam, and trash. So all comments is 1, and my own comments is 0, pending comments is 0, approved comments is 1, and the rest. Now these are all default data anyways, because we haven't added any comment yet on our site. And then the last section we have is WordPress events and news. Okay, this tells us about in latest events coming up near you. Okay, so if just in case you want to attend any of WordPress bootcamp, and just at the bottom right here you see the version of WordPress you're running on. Now one other thing I want to mention is these 2 tab options located just beneath the toolbar. The first option is help. Okay, so you could actually get help by going about learning about the overview. Okay, the overview is welcome to a WordPress dashboard. This is the screen you would see when you log into your site and gives you access, blah 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 and blah. The navigation tells you about the navigation. Okay, the layout tells you about the layout, and the content tells you about the content section. Now from the layout section, it tells you this is drag and drop, and it also has box controls. So I'm going to illustrate that to us. It means you can actually drag and drop your panels just the way you want it, perhaps in order of preference. Okay, so this is something cool, but I'm just going to leave it the way it was before. Okay, I think that's the wrong way. We have got this guy right here. Okay, and then the other option is the screen options, where we can actually take off some things we don't want. For instance, we could remove the at the glance, we could remove the activity, which is this comment section. We could remove the quick draft, we could remove the WordPress events and news, and perhaps remove the welcome, which we've already have. Okay, so we could actually remove all of them and add just the one we want, maybe just the way we want it. Like for instance, I don't find this WordPress events and news interesting, so most of the times I pull it out, but for some reason I'm just gonna leave it that way for us. So that's it guys. Thanks for watching this video. On the next section of the video, we'll get familiar with other things on WordPress. Okay, I believe this video is getting interesting. Okay, so see you on the next video.